Head of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, apparently has donated $1 million to Donald Trump's inauguration fund, which I can't be clear enough. He doesn't have to do that. That is a totally voluntary thing that he is doing to massively financially suck up to the incoming president. When it's not the first forum that he's sucking up to the president. He previously put out a fawning statement about how badass Donald Trump was, that he apparently ever got up at all from being shot at. So he was super impressed with him, and now he's dining with him at Mar-a-Lago, and he's doing all the stuff that all these tech people are doing to suck up to Donald Trump, but then going above and beyond and being like, no, I'm just gonna literally give you a bunch of money that you don't need. You could pay for your entire inauguration yourself. You could pay for all this stuff, but no, I'm gonna give you my money because that's how I think I can buy some influence with you. Or maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not just that. Maybe he's worried about being sent to prison because after all, Donald Trump had threatened to put him in jail for the rest of his life because he interfered with the election. So maybe he's worried about rotting in a cell. I don't know. Maybe he's worried about the FTC chair, Andrew Ferguson, who had previously tweeted, at the FTC, we will end big tech's vendetta against competition and free speech. And so, like they did something, I guess, once on Facebook that bothered Trump. I don't know what it is because for literally years, they've been advantaging Trump and the right in their algorithm. So I don't know what has got them so worked up, but regardless, whichever it is, Zuckerberg is doing everything he can to suck up to Donald Trump. And it's not just him. Bezos is doing the same thing. The owner of the LA Times is doing the same thing, Francesca. And so it just feels like more and more people that, I'm not saying they're ever gonna like support us or whatever, our side, but maybe they could be neutral. No, neutrality is done. What do you think?
Yeah, and I think this is the biggest flaw in the argument that somehow the right-wing populists are going to wake up. No, because do you have $1 million you're gonna drop in Trump's inaugural fund? And if you don't, you can F right off. And that's really how the MAGA movement, and specifically Donald Trump, feels. And this is the other reason. None of these people are serious about breaking up big tech. None of them have ever been serious about real free speech. Talk to Palestine protesters. Talk to Elon Musk, who's turned X into just a massive MAGA platform. It's so deeply unserious. I don't even know how people, especially on the left, can even be there anymore. And here you go once again, Zuckerberg, he freaked out, obviously, like we all did after Jan 6 and after 2016, when he was like, rampant amount of misinformation that my platform spread, that I made billions of dollars off of, that I allowed people's data to be hacked or accessed through third-party apps, that then was psychographed and then funneled back into the Trump campaign, lest we forget all that happened. Oops, guess this wasn't a great move. Guess I've been throwing down with authoritarians, not abroad, because I'm super cool with that, but here in the United States. And then just a short 8 years later, oops, okay, I'm gonna hedge my bets, because you know what? The class war seems to be coming. These workers are mad. These people are mad that I'm censoring all of their speech on my platforms, that I'm not, but I own them. And I own all of their data. And so you know what? I will always throw down with fascism. Then, I don't know, what did he care about? Immigration reform? No. They will throw down, money will throw down with fascism. And unless you got money, you're out of luck.
Yeah, I'm glad you focused on the immigration there, because going from like being like, I'm gonna bring people together to solve this problem, to like, Stephen Miller, what can I do for you, sir? Here's some goggles with AI. Would you like to try them on? Aren't they cool? Oh my God, it's so pathetic. And by the way, I can also understand, he's probably afraid of the company being destroyed by Trump because he's that vindictive, or being thrown in jail because Trump is that vindictive and authoritarian. But like, you're also a billionaire. You could probably fight it. You could be a leader, like just bowing down to these petty, pathetic, faux strongmen. That's how you want to be remembered? Okay.